What's up everyone, this is BrickLover18 here today with a review of the brand new Summer 2022 LEGO Creator Postcard. This is set number 40519, the New York City postcard. It's got 253 LEGO pieces and is ages 9+. And let me tell you, this set takes a traditional postcard to the next level, and I cannot wait to get right into it. Like I said earlier, this set is epic. For starters, I love that it takes your traditional LEGO postcard, this is roughly the same size, a 4x6, and just makes it something so much better. So for starters, here's just an overview of the entire LEGO postcard. It's got some of New York City's most famous landmarks on it, including the Statue of Liberty, the Brooklyn Bridge, the One World Trade Center, and of course the Empire State Building. Starting with the bridge here, I actually love this because it's built on an angle. I just think that adds a really nice touch to this postcard and gives it a lot more 3-dimension than it could if it was just flat. And of course that also works because it needed to leave room for the Statue of Liberty. This is the Statue of Liberty minifigure here, the same one we've seen in Series 6 as well as in the LEGO magnets and things like that. She's on a little bit of a different base than we've ever seen her before, which I think looks really cool. Obviously not very lifelike or very to scale, but I'm glad they included a minifigure here instead of using a brick built one, just because I do think it looks so much nicer. And of course it does come with two other buildings here, including One World Trade and the Empire State Building. So both of these I originally thought they might have been printed pieces, but they were actually all stickers, which is okay. The Empire State Building has the most stickers, as you can see, and it actually goes all the way up. There are a bunch of different levels to this, a lot of different bricks and plates and tiles and like that were used to give it this display and this texture, because obviously LEGO didn't want to make it look like it was just one flat building when that's not the case in real life. So I think they did a pretty good job of kind of replicating it and making it look good here. As pictured, it is the tallest building in this postcard, which I didn't think was actually the case in real life. I thought One World Trade was a little bit taller, but I will have to double check that out. One World Trade Center is right here as well. I think they did a really good job with these stickers because I wasn't sure how they were going to do that. Because if you've ever seen One World Trade in real life, you know that it's, again, not just a straight building. It's not just a rectangle or a square, but it's got a bunch of different curves and glass and stuff like that. So I think the use of the stickers here did turn it out really nicely, and I'm really happy that they did it that way. Of course, on the Brooklyn Bridge here, again, I've already talked about kind of how it's not straight, but I really like how it is crooked, and I think it just adds an overall very nice dimension to the set. At the very top here, we obviously do get the American flags, which is really cool, and then behind that is actually a cloud. On the bridge here, they've also got a taxi driving off, which looks really, really neat. Love how this looks. Throughout the back of the postcard, you'll also notice that there is a lot of background detail, so it's not just blue to represent the sky, but they've actually included a lot of different colors of tiles as well, including the dark bluish gray, the dark tan, as well as the light bluish gray tiles, because that's meant to look like there are buildings in the background. Again, just making this model look a lot more 3D and everything that it actually is, which looks really, really cool. When you look at this straight on, it definitely looks like a 3D model with buildings going back for a very far amount of time. At the base of the Statue of Liberty here, we've also got the water, which I'm not sure, this might be the Hudson, it might not be, because if it's Lower Manhattan, I'm not sure if the Hudson is considered to wrap all the way around. I'm not familiar with my geography there. But then of course we've got the New York City sticker here as well. I thought this one might be a printed tile, but unfortunately it was just a sticker. It does say New York and it is orange and blue. I'm not sure what the significance of the orange and blue is, but it still looks really, really cool. The only thing I wish it would have said would be like New York City or something like that, because New York is a state, but New York City is a city. So yeah, that's my only complaint about that one. And of course, how can I forget, all along the Hudson here, they've got a taxi and a bunch of different trees and plants and stuff like that, again, just to give it a little bit more life. Honestly, overall, I think LEGO did a really great job with this set. I think it looks really, really cool, and it was actually a really fun build. I did make a speed build of it, so I will be uploading that to my Build and Bricks channel sometime in the near future, so you'll definitely have to go check that out, because this was such a cool set. I really, really enjoyed it, and I think LEGO is going to kill it with this theme. Hopefully it lasts, because as I said, it is a really, really cool theme, and I would love to collect even more of these from all the famous cities all around the world. And they better do a Toronto one, because honestly, so far, Canada's always been a little bit shanked on the architecture sets. We've got a lot of famous buildings, Parliament buildings, Toronto, Vancouver, stuff like that, and I've never seen a Canadian LEGO set, so they better be doing a Toronto version for these postcards, or I will riot. Anyway, thank you guys so much for checking out today's review of the New York City postcard. This is LEGO set number 40519. It's got 253 LEGO pieces and is ages 9+. LEGO did a remarkable job on this set, and I'm interested in hearing your thoughts down in the comments below. You'll have to let me know what you think. Anyway guys, thanks again so much for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and of course subscribe, and I'm looking forward to seeing you here in the next video.